Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Prairie Farms, Michigan, and is there something ominous about to happen here or something, everyone? It's looking a little dark and scary on the map here. Is this just me? Yeah, the color here has me a little worried, but I don't know what's up with the color here, but wow, talk about kind of an ominous looking orangish red, yellow glow. I'm not even sure what you would call this, Evan. It's kind of dark out. Don't worry, we're not going to play like this the whole video. I mean, I think I'm going to change this here so it's not quite so dark looking. It is currently, what is it, 5? Currently 5:45 here in the app. It doesn't even get this dark in the wintertime at, well, I guess maybe 5:45 in Michigan. I mean, it might get this dark. Yeah, usually by about 6 o'clock, it's usually dark out, I guess, in the wintertime here in Michigan. But it's only October. What is it doing this dark here at 5:45 in October here in Michigan? I don't know. The time scale seems a little off here, everyone. Anyway, for those of you who watched last episode, we finished up the corn harvest here, and then I also started on the mowing here of our hay field. And between episodes, I got that raked up and baled. We're hopefully going to get all these bales picked up here this episode. Also need to get some fertilizer down on this field here. And I figure we'll go through and check our cows. The cows should be good, I think. I thought I had checked them, but we'll double check and make sure before we sleep through the night here again. Ooh, on second thought of them, they are not so good. They definitely need some straw, don't they? So, okay. Yes, we definitely need to get our cows fed, so that's what we're working on here, at least for starters this episode. But first things first, Evan. The color here is, let's see, what's that time set? We'll do, how about 14? Sure. There we go. That looks a little better, a little bit brighter out. For those who are wondering how you ever change time in the game, by the way, you first off, of course, have to have developer mode turned on. If you don't have developer mode turned on, you won't be able to open up this screen you see along the top here. But once you have developer mode turned on, Evan, you can push the tilde key. For those who don't know what the tilde key is, that is probably the one key on almost everyone's keyboard I'll bet you no one has ever pushed. Like before I played Farming Simulator, and I don't think I ever used that key. The tilde key on most normal keyboards is the one below the escape key. Depending on your keyboard, it might vary slightly, but at least on my keyboard, and like I said, most keyboards, it is just below the escape key on the keyboard, the tilde key. Again, other than, I don't know, actually, I'm trying to think of where I would actually even use that key. Possibly maybe program, but I do some programming, and I've never even used that key, so I have no idea. But anyway, again, you just type in GS time set, and then you type in what time you want it to go to. I don't know if you can type in the full time, like if you want it to go like to 14:30, I don't know if you can do that or not. Maybe you can, I don't know. But usually I just go by the hour, so type in 14 and boom, it goes to 14. If you want to go to 12 or 10 or 8, you can do that too. So anyway, we backed up time here just a little bit so we can play in the daylight here. Okay, let's go grab our bale trailer here, everyone, and we'll start picking up these bales. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 3 days in game here since I last baled this field. And if you can tell, everyone, there is a lot of bales on this field. So it'll be curious. I want to see once how many bales we get here. This field should have been in good shape as far as I know before we mowed it. As far as like the lime and the pH, actually it looks like the lime might need to be done here. And of course, we'll need fertilizer on it here again. But and again, I know several people in the comments keep telling me that I need to like wait a couple of days before I mow the field here, and I'll get a lot more. That is true, Evan. As you can see, I've got a lot more bales on this field. The question is, do I get more this way by waiting 3 days? Or do I get more by mowing every single in-game day? Now, the last summer here in the game, I mowed every single in-game day. This time around, I think I've only mowed this twice now. Or is it 3 times? 2 or 3 times. I forget exactly how many times I mowed. I mean, it hasn't been a whole lot here, so okay, almost got a full trailer here already. The one thing I noticed, and you probably can see this on the map too, everyone, obviously I'm using the C Bales mod here, which I'm guessing is probably a PC-only mod. So for those of you who are console players maybe watching, sorry, I don't think this mod works on the console. If it does, let me know. And I definitely highly recommend getting this mod if it does work on the console. Like I said, again, I don't know if it does or not, but Yeah, looks like I should have done silage, wasn't it? Silage was the one I needed. Oh, well, again, we're wrapping up the map here. For those of you maybe new to the videos here, we are wrapping up here. The next, let's see, one's here. 2 more episodes? Yeah, 2 more episodes after this one. We're wrapping this map up, so at least that's the tentative plan here at this point. Ooh, look at flying around. But yeah, notice with the sea bales bottom, it doesn't update the map until I actually unload the bales. Kind of nice if it would. Then you can actually see, oh, like I missed a bale over there. Especially some of these times when I end up picking these bales up in the dark. And yeah, trying to find the bales on the field. Like, oh boy, no, wait, I got that one right. Nope, that one I did miss. Like, yep, come on, sea bales, update. But alas, it does not update until you actually unload the bales. Now, being in the daylight here, no problem at all. You really don't need sea bales necessarily to find all these bales on this field, but okay, we'll just, yeah, I got plenty of hay here at this point. So again, I really don't need the hay. Apparently it was the silage, and I thought that's what it was, Evan. I figured it was the silage I needed, but, oh well. Disconnect. Oh, that was the wrong button. Unload here, not disconnect there. Oh boy, we're just gonna knock that stack of bales over, aren't we? Whoops, oh well. Oh, and that hose on the reel there reminds me, too, everyone, if we get some time here, maybe we should play around with the pumps and hoses a little bit more here on this map. Or if not, maybe we'll see if we can play around on the next map as well. It's kind of fun for, yeah, doing something a little bit different there with the manure and the slurry. Oh, I don't know. Whoa, look out. Trees, ditch, water, yikes. Anyway, I was going to say, Evan, not looking too good here, Evan, so far for the, waiting 3 days and then mow it, everyone. We're up to 2 full trailers here so far, and looks like we're gonna, I don't think we're gonna get a 3rd full one here, everyone. I could be wrong, but just doing some rapid counting in my head here. Looks like we're gonna fill this layer up, and that's gonna be it. So again, everyone, if I were to mow this every single in-game day, which I can do, at least during the harvesting or during the summer months and the spring months here, everyone. You can mow it every single in-game day. I can get a trailer full plus, yeah, anywhere from, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bales. So a trailer plus of bales every time I mow the field if I do it every single day, everyone. With this one here, and I think this is what I got about the last time around I did this, because it's kind of the 2nd time I've done this test, so, you know, scientific method here, right, everyone? Whenever you're doing something scientific, you always test it multiple times. So this is kind of the 2nd time we've done this test here. And if I remember correctly, I think I got it almost exactly, or real close to the exact same amount of bales last time. Not quite 3 full trailers. So this is 2 full trailers and 2/3. Okay, there we go. All the bales have been picked up. Now we need to get some fertilizer. Oh, and actually, you know what? I think we need some lime on that field, too, from the looks of it. So, yeah, again, I think you're better off here. I know some of your folks said wait to mow it, but I'm going to have to disagree here again, everyone. Just like I did the last time around I did this test, I think you're far, far better off mowing it every single in-game day. It looks like you get more bales that way than you do by just waiting the 3 days? I think it's 3 days, if I remember correctly, to get to the final growth stage for the grass, which if you notice last episode, that's what we had. We had the final growth stage for the grass. So again, if you wait, I mean, the grass does continue to grow, but that doesn't necessarily mean, from what I can tell anyway, that you actually get more. I mean, you do get more, right, everyone? Yes, you get more, but again, if I was to mow it every single day, everyone, 3 days of mowing, I would end up with probably close to 4 trailers worth of bales. In this case, Evan, I only got 2 2/3 trailers worth of bales, so... Okay, let's see what's here. Course play, or should we do it ourselves? You know what? Why don't we do it ourselves? Why not, right? Get some GPS load here. We don't have a whole lot else going on other than feeding the cows here before we skip through the night. And then next episode will hopefully be hitting the sunflower harvest. At least that's the plan at this point. So GPS, you're up next. Let's get a 90-degree line. Auto with that. Home that on the tractor. Perfect. I know. So I have to go retrieve the lime spreader from somewhere as well. It's not over here currently at the moment. This sprayer and, well, all that equipment for the most part's been sitting there as of late. I know I mentioned a couple episodes back. Oh, I'm not going to make that in my... Okay, well, let's just turn around here. That I maybe should put like a barn down here at this location. I'm just have my equipment stored here. As someone pointed out, it's like, yeah, even if you put a barn there, would I actually put my equipment in it? I plead the fifth on that one. I plead the fifth. Oh, what did I do with my GPS? I turned it off. Not. There we go. That. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Oop, wrong button again. Too many buttons, Evan. Too many buttons. For those who don't know, your standard keyboard has, what, 100+ keys on it? Don't ask me where all those keys add up to them, because, you know, if you do the math, your ABCs, that's 26 of them. Your digits, you got 10, and usually you have a numpad, so there's another 10 of them. Where's the other 50? Yep, all the miscellaneous. So, well, and then you got the F keys, there's 12 of those. You got your tabs and your shifts and your enters and your controls and your space bars and your scroll locks and your home keys. So, yep. 102, 104, depending on the keyboard layout, if I remember correctly. And of course, I don't know about you folks, I always prefer the standard keyboard layout myself. Not some of those goofy large enter keys or, yeah, where they split. Oh, the worst one was when they split the backspace. Yeah, I absolutely hate that. That is an abomination there, if you ask me, where they split the back space key. Yeah, that one should be outlawed, if you ask me. On me, just driving on the neighbor's field. Not a practice that would probably be cool in real life, by the way. Just not driving on your neighbor's field, packing it down. Yeah, your neighbor probably wouldn't appreciate you for that one. Now leave your compaction on your own field there, bud. For those who don't know, the headlands on a field are usually some of the worst compacted areas on the field of it, just because, again, they tend to get driven over the most there. You know, you're driving around the field, you're turning around on the headlands. So, yeah, the headlands usually get a bit of a pounding when it comes to being driven over. Oh, let's see. Looks like one more full pass and a partial one. We'll have this done. And then I'll probably throw a course play here on the line job. And we'll have course play do that one for us. Probably should have actually done that the other way around, Evan, because I have a course play course here for this job. I don't think I have a course play course set up here for the line job. So we'll have to create one for that one. Oh, well. Oh, I missed a little bit. Well... Tell you what, folks, I don't think you can... Can we mow this in November? I don't remember if we can or not. Let's see. Yeah, looks like you can mow it potentially one more time. So, yeah, we might be able to mow it in November. I was going to say, otherwise it'll never matter. We'll never mow it again. But, and to be honest, we actually probably won't mow it again, because November is going to roll around. We're going to hit the sunflowers, and we'll see you once, Evan. We'll see you once. The grass, as you can tell, does not take a whole lot for fertilizer here. We're basically just raising it up from the red to the kind of the orangish color. Almost a full pass here yet, so not quite quite a small pass like I was thinking. That's not too bad. As long as I clear these buildings. Yeah, let's be close. Let's shift that line over here just a little bit there. Alt page up and page down, by the way. Moves the GPS line over. And I would still have to argue, and I maybe have to think about it a little bit more, but the GPS mod is still probably one of my favorite mods in the game here, everyone. I mean, yeah, there is course play and auto drive, but as far as like me actually playing the game, everyone, as you know, as far as functionality that is added, that is at least really adds for me anyway. I want to, like I said, the GPS mod, I'd have to say. You know, again, course play and auto drive, those are more just like AI worker type things, right? Although it is nice, and probably one of the nicer features I like with course play, well, I guess I can't say course play anymore, when auto drive at least, is the fact that I can drive the combine and auto drive can unload for me. That is one thing I do like about that one. So probably a real close second would be that feature there. But again, me driving the combine and doing the harvesting probably wouldn't happen as frequently if there wasn't GPS. So I don't know. I think it's still going to come down to probably GPS being my favorite mod here yet. For those who are wondering, that was always a question I would like to ask back in the day, and I think it's been a while since I've actually asked that question. I always like to ask the question like, what is my favorite mod, and see who would get it right. And for those of you who've been with the channel for a while, I guess my answer hasn't changed much, has it? I think that's pretty much the same answer I've always given. It's always been the GPS mod. Okay, let's we'll grab this tractor right here. I guess this is what, the 540? I did not disconnect on the right spot. We want to disconnect it there. We'll grab the Pro 4 spreader here. And like I was saying, we'll get the course play set up here for this one. Let's get rid of the course that's currently on there. And I know a couple of you folks have asked where I got the Pro 4 spreader, so again, apologies. I don't remember where this came from here. So for those of you wondering, I don't recall. I'm sure you can probably just look it up. Farming Simulator 22, the Uninferth Pro Force. This is the 2250. Pro Force 2250. Oh, right, course play open. Let's get course generator, 29 meters. Generate that course on the correct field course. Please wait while I go over just a little bit, get a little better lined up. Okay, first waypoint, drive course. Gonna work. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I was starting to get a little worried there for a second. I'm like, well, nothing's happening. Okay, so nitrogen's perfect. pH is perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go grab another tractor here, and there's probably one already hooked up if I had to guess. In fact, you know what? I bet you it's this blue one right here. Nope, not that blue one. How about the other blue one? Yeah, the other blue one here. The New Holland T7. Note to self, make sure I shave or shave, wash, shower, and bathe here after driving this tractor. I don't want any of that left over on me. You know, the blue tractor. I will have to say, though, for those of you who've seen some of the newer New Holland tractors here, where they got that really shiny metallic blue paint, I've got to say, I mean, that does look pretty sharp. That metallic-ish, I guess it's metallic, right? Metallic-ish blue paint. I will have to say, that does look pretty nice, everyone. Whoa, sliding around. And let's do straw. And while we're at it, you know what? Probably not going to be able to tell from this screen. I have not going to be able to tell nothing from that screen. Cow screen here. There we go. What are we up to? 44% and 61%, huh? Okay. Yeah, probably not going to tell much else from this screen other than the fact that they need straw. I'll have to go around and check the other ones, make sure they have everything else they need as far as hay, silage, and straw goes. They should, I think. And then, of course, the mineral feed as well. But it's still kind of annoying when it comes to the animals here. You can't just, like, rely on the information screen here. You actually, like, literally have to go to each building and just verify what it has. At least as far as these barns are concerned. Because, again, these barns, I'm going to take the mineral feed. And then, at least what's shown here is not a reflection of what's actually in the lots there as far as the hay, silage, and straw are concerned. This is just what's actually in the building as far as feed goes. Which, by the way, the feed's been keeping up here so far, everyone. I know the last time around we did cows, we kept having issues with that. But so far, it's been going pretty good. Keep thinking Lego bricks whenever I drive past. Anyone else have one? Anyone else think of Lego bricks whenever they see this little structure right here? I forget what that is again, but that structure right there keeps reminding me of Lego bricks every time I drive past it. I don't know, maybe just me going crazy. Don't answer that question. Anyway, over to the comment section. We'll see what we got for some comments here from last episode. And a reminder before I read the comments here, by the way, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button there. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, click on that notification as well. That way you get notified when the latest, greatest RDAllen video goes live. And as I said before, we're getting closer to that 100,000 subscriber mark. Slowly but surely creeping up there. Unloading. Okay, over to the comments here. Norton was saying the next map, you should try owning 500 acres. Not sure how much 500 acres would be. That'd be an interesting one. 100 cows and $1 million in the bank. Auto drive, he also says, is very dense when unloading combines. Yeah, that sounds like auto drive, all right. I think Coursplay's approach is probably, or maybe I should say was a little better in that regard. And I think it still is, too. I think as far as I know, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, I think Coursplay's approach is still to unload based on your fill percentage, right? Don't quote me on that one, but I think that's what it still is. That's what it always used to be back in previous versions of the game. Courseplay would unload based on your fill percentage of the combine, you know. So, again, just picking a number of it. Let's say the combine reaches 50%. That's what would activate Courseplay to come unload the combine. Auto drive of it seems to be based on the pipe. So once the pipe is put out, that's when auto drive comes to unload. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Looks like probably one more good load of straw here. Should have, well, do it. And we'll see once if we got time. I'll real quick run around these buildings here as well. Just make sure they have everything else they need as far as mineral feed, and what else do we got? Mineral feed. Oh, yeah, and of course, all the hay, silage, and straw. Sliding again. Channy was saying, I know it won't really matter, but with the 2596 grain cart, you can refill the underfirth 5 times. Oh my. Yeah. Again, for those of you maybe not in the farming world, I don't think most people probably will grasp the absolute size of that grain cart. I mean, that underfirth. Or is it underfirth? Yeah, I think it's the underfirth one, right? The 2596 there. That is just, yeah, absolutely massive, massive grain cart. 2,500, all 2,600 bushels, I guess, technically. It's basically having 2.5, 3 trucks worth in just that one grain cart. It's just, I don't know. Every time I see that, I'm just like, wow, that is crazy. Oh, we might need one more load here. Oh, okay, not quite. That was close. I don't think we'll have quite enough to fill this building up here, though, unfortunately, so we'll have to go grab one more load. That being said, we got one barn that is empty now. Yeah, like a little bit more. It's probably enough everyone to actually make it through the night here, but we'll top it off just so they're all about the same amount. Looks like this building's pretty much full here yet. We got straw out on both the wheat fields if we wanted to take time to pick it up, everyone. I haven't done so as of yet. And again, with 2 more episodes left, I don't know if we'll actually get to that here or not. And again, we're wrapping up, everyone, so it's not like we really need it, but... Yeah, there we go. That should be enough to finish off the last cow barn here. And then, like I said, we'll take a quick run around here. Almost time to wrap it up, but don't think anything will need anything, if that makes sense. I don't think anything will need it. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Okay, there we go. Wow, that actually took a little bit more than I thought it would yet. Wow. Okay, let's leave that there. Notice having I've got, the blue tractor there on the crappy job, right? Yeah, it seems like a good job for a blue tractor. Okay, mineral feed, 41,000. Oh, yeah, that's got plenty. Straw, good. Silage, good. Hay is definitely good. Next up. Hay is down a little bit. Not going to probably worry about that. Straw is also down a little bit. Silage is looking pretty good. Mineral feed, 29,000. Yeah, that's definitely enough to make it through one more day. Actually, I think 29,000. That'll probably go a couple of days if you wanted it to, if I remember correctly. Wow, 68,000 mineral feed. Okay, my goodness. Everything's a little bit under 100,000 on that one. And the final one here. 33,000, 100,000 straw, 90,000 silage, 100,000 hay. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good, one. I think we're looking pretty good. We should have no problems sleeping through the night here. So yeah, we'll come back next episode that I want and hopefully start harvesting sunflowers. And speaking of next episode, I think it's time to put this one to bed here, and we'll come back tomorrow here for the next one. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.